Oh, hello there. Let's talk about Greek mythology and some themes that come out of studying it. Are you ready to learn?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm learning about the hide your kids, hide your wife guy.
One major theme in Greek mythology is how women challenge and construct the power of men. This might be wrong, like my notes are so bad. For example, mother/wife figures have the power to birth offspring who will then challenge the power of their fathers. And of course they bring these men into the world, so in that way they set up the power structures through their relationships with older men. I don't know. What?
I haven't read the caption yet, but it's like the hot mugshot guy, and then the next picture is him in like an orange jumpsuit, so it's like, he's in prison.
So yeah, women have the power to challenge the power of their husbands by giving their sons the power to overthrow them, such as Rhea encouraging her children to overthrow their father. I think that's right.
Nice toga!
So while we're talking about these women and their power, we can talk about the concept of mother goddesses, which is a role that many goddesses play, such as Gaia, Demeter, Cybele, Rhea, and Hera, which just relates to their roles in relation to other people, like their family. And a lot of these figures are blend together as oral traditions are passed around, and so there are a lot of similarities between them in different stories and such.
Sarah Palin's daughter's baby daddy is now married and has 2 other kids. We're all learning here.
Wow, the rest of my notes are really bad and not ready to be shared. Theories of myth. Reread your notes. Love affairs of Zeus. Zeus has a lot of children with people other than his wife. In many cases she finds out and challenges him by somehow interfering indirectly. Zeus has an affair with Io, and they're about to be caught by Hera, so Zeus turns Io into a cow, so he can just be like, oh, it's just hanging out with this cow, not cheating on you. And Hera knows what's happening, but she's like, oh, you're not doing anything? Give me the cow as a gift then. So he does, and she treats the cow very badly because she knows it is a mistress of Zeus. So she puts Argos to guard the cow because Zeus wants to rescue her and turn her back into a person. But he can't, so Zeus sends Hermes to kill Argos. And also he was covered in eyes, the guy with eyes all over, and then
He was covered in eyes. The guy's with eyes all over him.
that guy.
Like the guy with all the eyes, he was covered in eyes. I don't know if you noticed that. Like,
anyway, he's killed, and
aww.
he was Hera's guard, so she's like, oh, I'm sorry, you were dead. So she takes all his eyes and puts them on her bird, which is a peacock, and that's how peacocks came to be.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alex from Target has, he works part-time model and regularly attends events and conventions.
I feel like that's the only thing you can do is like just go to conventions and be like, does anyone remember me? Prometheus and Pandora. Figure out what's happening with that. Competition is also important in ancient Greece. Like the Olympics and stuff. One major category is competition between mortals and the gods. There are lots of cases of mortals challenging the gods, like, Ariadne challenges Athena at weaving, which is a bad idea, because you can't beat a god, and even if you do, they'll punish you, so she gets turned into a spider. Niobe challenges Leto by saying she has more children, and they're better, and then her children all get killed, because you can't be better than a god. Yeah, so there's a big focus on, like, competition and winners and losers and prizes. And another example, this is the Judgment of Paris, where Athena, Aphrodite, and Hera all go to a mortal man named Paris and ask him which one's more beautiful, which results in the Trojan War, because you can't choose, mortals don't have the authority to say which goddess is most beautiful. And of course, going from that, the difference between gods and mortals, the main difference is that they can't eat or die, So there's a lot of like relevance about immortality with humans and trying to gain immortality either through the gods and living forever or through doing something important and being recognized for it. Yes, Bailey.
I thought that they ate grapes.
And also, when mortals die, it's important that they are buried correctly and their like body is honored because otherwise they won't be able to be ferried to the underworld. Yeah, that's all I've got.
I was just gonna tell you guys that I love Carla's YouTube channel and that I hope you had a lot of good knowledge. Oh wait, the I Like Turtles kid, let's find out what he's doing.
I don't know who that is.
You don't remember the I Like Turtles guy?
No.
They do. They remember.